Alrighty, I am back. The dogs are happy, and we can continue to sell some books, hopefully at least. Let's see, we need crime and drama, predominantly. Crime, drama. Let's do some fantasy here. Let's have some classics, some travel. Kids. Alrighty. Let's continue. Crime scene is still active. Still don't know who is responsible for the murder. New? Not yet. Let's continue. Come on in. Buy my stuff, please, please, please buy my stuff. Thank you, please, thank you. Beg you, please buy my stuff. Hi, how's it going? I hear you went to visit Tilda in the hospital. How's she doing? We're all thinking of her during the surgery day, you know? So if there's anything we can do to help, I hope she lets us know. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Miriam called ahead, said to give you this. Nice, we got the board game. You had Tilda's favorite. Give her my best, okay? I already miss our little chats at the checkout. Anyway, how are things? I'm still the same, songwriting whenever I can, although it's going a lot easier these days. Mara has some amazing ideas too, and collaborating with her is always the best. But I still thought I'd come by to see what else I can find, you know, inspo-wise. So, do you have any super niche topics for me? Something no one else reads? Hey. I'm looking for a new pastime and can use some ideas. Games, game design, game studies is one of my favorites. Let's see. 10 things nobody told you about being creative. Dream first, details later. How to quit overthinking and make it happen. Saving Danny. One of Kathy Glass's many fostering memoirs. This is the story of Danny, who comes into her care when his parents can no longer... it's not really fitting. Walden. Simple living. Its records of simple living and contemplation of civil disobedience will fascinate nature lovers and deep thinkers alike. British boutique hotels. From quite cozy retreats to luxurious city stays, this pocket-sized guide is your key to Britain's best boutique hotels. Voyage from Madman. Cook Korean. Maybe do that. How about cooking Korean? Okay, he likes that. Hells yeah, cook Korean. Seems dope. Thanks, mate. These kinds of books always give me the wildest ideas for lyrics. Interested to hear your song about Korean food. I wrote something easy, entertaining, and uncomplicated. I easily get nightmares, so no horror stories. How about The Little Prince? How's The Little Prince not light and fun? I mean, granted, I made a quick selection there, but still. I blame the customer. What do we have here? I want to do some historical research. Do you have anything like Working Songs of Buxtonbury? Historical research. A Voyage for Madmen. I mean, that could be something. 9 men, 1 race to sail across the world, 1 to win the prestige glamour and trophy, the rest to fall to madness, failure and death. The thrilling accounts from the contestants of the Golden Globe race of 1968. There you go. The customers that agree with me are my favorite customers. Every other customer sucks. That's how it goes. We sold 28 crime books, really? Man, we're out of crime again. It's Bring a Book to School Day. It needs to be suitable for an 8-year-old, but I won't read it if it's super dry. Do I still have kids' books? Maybe not the mature reading one, then. It's something sometimes there. The Ugly Duckling. There you go. Completely sold out of crime, almost out of drama, sold out of facts now. Sold a bunch. That was pretty successful. 188 currency points. Right. Tea. Don't know if we will have enough crime books really to do the 3-day Cafe Liberté. Grandma's old books. Let's see what Grandma has. Definitely need to get the mysteries. 25, that was crucial. That's great. The rest we can wait on. Essential reads. It's expensive. Those are classics. Wasn't really necessary. Probably have to take the put that there and then put the snowman back out. So let's try the Cafe Liberté thing. Oops. Press the wrong button. Crime, classic travel. Classic crime travel. Back books. Let's have some more classics as well. Cafe Liberté, Day 1. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, Haba, what do you want? Wouldn't mind something niche. Oh, she wants an encyclopedia. I really enjoyed Encyclopedia Bookstonia Volume 2. We have an encyclopedia. The World of Encyclopedia of Trees. Here we go. I like that it's alphabetical. Whatever floats your goat. Hi, buddy. Now, I have some news. You're not gonna want to miss the winter market. I've decided that the Liberté should finally join the stalls there. I mean, what could go better with a winter stroll than a hot drink to warm your hands? This month has been kind of hard on us. With Tilda's hospital stay, my nan hasn't really been herself. So I'm just hoping a good winter market will make people a little happier, you know? Sure. Will you come by? I might be a little busy, but there's always time for a chat when my friends drop by. Sure thing. Everyone loves the coffee. I'm more of a coffee shop by now. Give me something with a low page count. Facts? Don't want to hear them, though. I really enjoyed Hello Lighthouse. Okay. Low page count. Huh? No facts. On the cusp of a new century, deep in the throes of scientific discovery, one house has concealed a secret for 200 years, a literal body in the basement. This play jumps between the past, present, examining scientific ethics and dramatics. I mean, it's short, it's not a factual book. So, there you go. Lovely weather. I need something with loads of cool animals. I'm a fan of books like Prince Caspian, Return of Narnia. Pippi Longstockings. I mean, Pippi Longstockings has a bunch of animals in it, surprisingly. Dealing with dragons. I'm not sure if dragons count as animals here. So... see. Adventures of a Wild Child. The Savior Fish, Life and Death on Africa's Greatest Lake. A captivating blend of travel writing and environmental reportage. This erudite work chronicles the author's life on remote Ukerewe Island in Lake Victoria, offering a profound perspective on ecological and cultural upheaval. I mean, Leaves of Grass. Tree, Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. I mean, Pet Cemetery has animals in it. I'm kind of not even kidding. Kind of want to try it out because it has animals. Now, they didn't specify that those animals that they're looking for have to be alive, right? Because like also they're talking about like Narnia, so Moby Dick, famous animal. Let's go with that. Aw, cute, Moby Dick. Sure. Sure, it's a cute book. Famously cute animal book, Moby Dick. I really wonder if Pet Cemetery also would have worked. This Revenge is so cute, yeah. There's nothing more cute. Not quite breaking the 200, but it's still a good day. Okay. Mix box, let's see. On crime book. Paranormal mysteries. Okay. We need some drama as well. Okay. Pretty good. And then maybe we'll just go back to the cafe. So we have to sell books 3 days in a row. Sold a bunch of travel books. I'm kind of low on travel books, I noticed. Also sold all our fantasy books. So let's get some more today. With a good chunk of drama too. Okay. Cafe Liberté Day 2. Here we go. Day 2 Electric Bookaloo. Bookaloo? Whatever I do. Wait. Let's see if we can sow some more cute senseless revenge. Hey, I see you gave that business course another go recently. Would you like my help? Maybe I have some insight to offer. 4. All right, no problem. Let's see, which steps are you currently on? Ah, right, the 4th rule. Be sustainable, not vague at all. Good thing you've come to me with this, since I'm doing my master's in sustainable management. Wait, a 3-day sales streak? What does that got to do with sustainability? Just goes to show that my nan never listens to me when I offer my expertise. Anyway, it makes sense that you're having difficulty with this. Maybe you could check your records to see what genres have previously sold well at the cafe, and then try to have enough spare stock available. The more shelves you can fill, the better. And as always, I'm sure some decoration could also help with your sales. I hope that was helpful for you. Good luck. Thank you for explaining the base game to me. Tutorial Tina, whatever your name is. Yeah, what we got here? I never say no to a bit of pop side. Dinosaurs and other prehistoric lives is one of my all-time favorites. Okay, there's something here. Barmy British Empire, horrible history. I think that is perfect. It's pop sciencey. There you go. Okay, I'm not leaving without a fresh YA book. I want something with a romance plot, like Star Wars Lost Stars is one of my favorites all time. Do we have something sci-fi YA? Wood, Watchmen, Two Towers, okay. Surely. Well, then we would have some romance. Might be. I'm not sure if it's really young adult though. It's 1954 in Chinatown, and Lily, who feels too young to be dealing with her budding queerness on top of the Red Scare and fear of deportation, Lo delves into the history of lesbian bars, discrimination, and Chinese immigration while weaving a powerful queer love story. I mean, that sounds fitting, right? Could be young adult-ish, at least. Having some romance there. Okay. Okay, Harper, what do you want? I just need another fantasy novel, and if there are less than 200 pages, that's a plus for me. Also, I tend to read lesser-known works. Let's see what fantasy we have. What's the shortest fantasy? 287. Let's see if that... Stories of Your Life and Others. A collection of 8 marvelous science fiction short stories asking the question what speculative fiction always asks best. What if? Sure. What? Guess that's science fiction, huh? Guess I messed that up. It's still her fault. Another successful day. Now we need to do one more day at the Café Liberté and then we finish that quest. Didn't only sold 1 crime book. Interesting. Lots of travel. Okay. Let's get some crime books. These books. Just stocking up on books here. And And then we go back to the cafe. Third day in a row. Same lineup, we're not really selling out. We do sell a bunch of travel though, so that's stocked up. Had more fantasy the first time. Maybe we should have a couple more kids books, just in case. But also some more fact books, I feel. Would be good. Okay. Day 3. Let's go. Yeah. Alright, how can we help? I want something with a political message, and philosophy is my cup of tea. However, I can't say I'm fond of historical settings. I couldn't find anything in the library. Okay. No. No historical settings. I'm wondering. How we can create eraser stems. Political message. Wild things are about the drama section. That's on now. Greenhouse, green glass house, true grit. Surgeon places. I mean, Well, Who Played with Fire has political and philosophy in it, believe it or not. I'm not sure if it will count, though. Not a historical setting. Let's just do it, just because I just read it. It has very much a political message in it, I promise you. Read the book. I can't believe we still haven't heard back about any potential concert venues. I mean, it's not... Oh yeah, we had that conversation before. Okay, we finished our sales objective. I want to do a deep dive. I don't mind a dry book. Belinda is one of my favorites. Okay. I mean, Count of Monte Cristo can be a little dry because it's 300,000 pages long. What? Way too popular. Oh, deep dive was more. I thought deep dive would be something to like dig your teeth in like a long story. They meant it. They wanted something niche. So give me a play, and I enjoy the odd romance plot from time to time, but I've never really understood poetry. Okay. Treasure Island. Treasure Tree. The World in 80 Days. Man. And the Mousetrap, but Locked Room Mystery. There's a play. Finding Power Politics. I don't know. It's better. Yeah, okay. It wasn't my best bet. At least it's a play. Buy more books. What's the latest headline? I'm looking for possible holiday destinations. I can't get enough of the new encyclopedia of British, European, and African birds. Okay, buddy. Around Luxembourg might be something. Travels in Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam. In the final decade before war would sweep all he witnessed into history, Lewis travels through Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia to see the curtain start to fall in an era of French colonial rule. Sounds good. There you go. All right. Very nice. Finished that quest. So I guess next time we will get an update on that. Let's get the used books. Then... Oh, from Tilda. Oh, how lucky I am to not have to do it all alone. I have neighbors who carry my shopping inside when I couldn't. I have friends who asked me after, who accompanied me to appointments, and who commiserated with me about feeling old and useless. I have a community full of people who cared, who maintained my garden for me when I couldn't, who told me they had the same surgery and that I didn't need to worry, and who sent flowers and cards to my room today. It's hard to put onto the page how grateful I am. My friend Tilda. Yeah, I wanted to go to the hospital, most likely. Oh, today is final exams, though. I want to go to the hospital, though. What did we sell last time? Crime, drama, and fact. crime. Drama. Remember selling a bunch of fact books. A row of fantasy. Some classics. Some travel. Bring Tilda her board game. Alright, slowly, have a good walk. Take care. Thank you for stopping by, hanging out. Oh, strange paramedic. Hey, you. I've had a look around your shop and, yeah? There's a bloody death trap in there. You should really get that fixed before someone sues the socks off your feet. Tell the paramedic that your bookshop is up to cope by having at least 3 safety items equipped. That happened to me once. There was this incident with the pump. Never mind. So what's it gonna be? I can hook you up with some totally legit surplus safety gear. Gosh, you're right. Bet you're taking this seriously. Take a look. Okay. I mean, fire extinguisher sounds good. And first aid kit also sounds good. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Good thing you stopped by. Alright, I studied hard for this exam. I should manage, right? But right now I can't really hear my thoughts because my heartbeat is too loud and I feel nauseous and I might pass out. And I think I've forgotten every word I've ever read, so all I can count on is sheer luck. Please keep me in your thoughts for the next 3 hours. But at least after this one, the semester's over and I'll be done with exams forever. Alright, here I go. Didn't even buy anything. The rumor mill. Miriam is here now too. Okay, I want a tragic tearjerker. I enjoy literary fiction novels and I wouldn't mind getting into something more sophisticated. Let's maybe look at something classic here. I mean, Don Quixote. I mean, it's not really a tearjerker though, right? Not all the flies. Belinda. Raven. What do we have maybe in the drama section? Dramatic play. Wolf, Annabelle Lee. Haunting and tragic tale of forbidden love. Poem. Wuthering Heights, the only novel Emily Bronte ever wrote, and it's a masterpiece, a haunting tale of love and abuse set amidst the austere Yorkshire moors. That could be fitting. Wuthering Heights. Atmosphere. Skipping the professor. Chocolat. Metamorphosis. Ever felt like life has no meaning but to work hard and live by routine? So does Gregor, who wakes up one day and finds he's turned into a bug. Follow along as Gregor reinvents himself in this surreal and dystopian story to find. I mean, I guess that would be literary fiction, right? It's very character focused. It is sophisticated, I guess. Let's recommend some Kafka. There you go. What's this? Dramatic interest. Ah, +5 drama chance. Okay, cool. I'm so glad to finally get some fresh air. The rooms here are very cozy, but after a week inside, this is much better. Thanks for coming to look in on me again. I'm doing all right. Still quite sore and everything, but that's normal, I suppose. At least the doctors are saying that my recovery is going splendidly. Anyway, do you have any news? Wait, is that Breakneck I see there? That game is my favorite. I can't wait to introduce it to Giselle. She won't even know what hit her. Okay. Now, if you don't mind, I have another favor to ask. I had a visit from Walter yesterday, and he insisted on making me my favorite fish finger sandwich. He said something about needing to bolster my strength, the sentimental old sod. Could you pick it up from him for me? Okay, geez, okay. Terrific, thank you. It's running errands. What do we have here? Please give me one more whodunit for my collection, and it should definitely be a crime novel. Shady Hollow is one of my all-time favorites. Let's see, we should have some whodunits. Tomorrow Comes, Silent Patient, Thornhill, Examiner, Misery. Not familiar with any of these books, so... Bring mystery about a regular woman's descent into a life of crime. Betrayed by love and framed by the mafia, Tracy has to fight back to survive. It's not really a whodunit. Just the mind of Alicia Berenson. What moved her to suddenly murder her husband. Also not really a whodunit. Good. Alpha comic strips. No. One instructor, 6 students, 1 murder. This dark academia crime story puts you in the chair of the examiner with access to all the emails, projects, reports. That's very whodunit. There you go. Next recommendation. Could you help me out? I need a comprehensive reference book. I can't get enough of Encyclopedia Bookstonia Volume 4. Let's see. What about Encyclopedia Bookstonia Volume 3? There you go. That's an easy one. Good boy. He's warm enough. Yes, you are. Hopefully I can keep Freya. All right, successful day, 200 currency points, and delivered the board game. Age sci-fi, I'll take it. Then some paperback goodies. All right. Oh, another letter. I have memories from years ago, generation ago, and half a century ago, and yet they are only a short walk apart. Mariam and I met over 50 years ago and thought we had life all figured out. 50 years later, Mary had her son Hal. 5 years later, would have been weird. And her son Hal. When she called me, we both cried and cried with joy. 27 years after that, we got the invitation to Hal's wedding. And when Moira was born a few years later, that was the first time we felt a little old. 5 days ago, Mariam told me with instructions for what to pack for my hospital visit, as if I'd never packed my own bags before. These memories are not far apart at all. They all live on the same street, waving to each other from their front yards. Your friend Tilda. Okay. Put oh. Okay. Fire extinguisher. Since the plant effects are lower in the winter, so might as well put them here inside, and then we have a first aid kit. Put it on the table. Safety first, everyone. Okay, so let's see. It's a regular Saturday. We finished that. The streak. Also sold out every book at the Mega Mache. Pay for 3 theater necessities. Oh, I'm will give me more instruction. They'll give 5 nature or animal recommendation to the pioneers. Okay. So the winter market will open there. So we will go to the winter market there. So why don't we go to the waterfront square today, pick up the stuff for Tilda so we just have it. Then tomorrow we can go either to the lighthouse or to the ruins. We're a little short, not just a little short, quite short on travel books, but just have to deal with that. That's all I can do with that. What is it? Travel, fact, and classic. Let's overcompensate a little bit on the classics then. Let's have a large fact, section 2. Kids books. We need some drama. And we can head out. All right, Waldy, whatever. You're here for Tilda, aren't you? You've come to the right place. I've got my favorite sandwich prepared for you right here. Fish finger sandwich. +5 to animal effects. -5 to book sales. It's very kind that you're taking such good care of your Tilda for us. You know, Tilda and me, we've been friends for a long time, so I'm happy to know she's taking good care of. And that's that she's got good youngins such as yourself around for support, eh? Okay, we got the fish sandwich. Okay. Go. Another sandwich replaced snowman, unfortunately. Let's see. I'm usually more of a vinyl person, but let's see what you got. I'm on the hunt for a good encyclopedia, and I want a really epic adventure. What? Totally, it's Amazon. I agree. How about The Secret History of Bookstore? I don't know. And DoorDash, yeah. Royal Horticultural Society Encyclopedia of Gardening. There you go. It's one of the two. I can give you an epic story or an encyclopedia, brother. I need a fact book because I want to acquire knowledge, but I have no interest in biographies. Okay, that should be doable. Let's see. Friendly how-to guide for mindfully approaching your finances. Paco de Leon helps readers identify their biases, beliefs, societal expectation, and family examples in order to escape debt, notice how gratitude impacts their spending, and start building wealth. Sure. There you go. Guess what? I passed my final exam. I'm free. My professor even asked if I wanted her to be my dissertation advisor, so that probably means she doesn't hate me, right? I think I'll take her up on the offer, actually. In her class this year, we modified plant tissue, which was kind of fun. So basically, when you expose the tissue to mutagens, you can sometimes create seeds with genetic variations. Most of them will be dead seeds. But for the other ones, you won't truly know which variation they'll show until you grow them. Cool, right? Wow. So for my research project, I want to do the same and find out which of the seeds I create can adapt best to the conditions in Buxtonbury. If I'm lucky, there'll be some useful traits that can improve things for the town. And, oh, I'm sorry, this turned into a bit of a long rant. I should probably leave you alone by now. Bye. Nerd. Boo, nerd! Looking for something to do, you know, a new hobby and 21st century publication. Okay. Finally, a couple written with a clueless uni student in mind. Everything is measured using a mug, and it includes helpful information like whether you should probably out those boiled eggs. You probably should. Perfect. What? Cooking is not a pastime? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get some used books. A little bit of everything. Rusty but good. good variety there. Today, I miss my bookshop more than ever. It was always incredibly fulfilling to be able to provide a welcoming, safe place where people wanted to return to. Whether they bought something or not was never the point. It was never about how many sales I made. And I've never believed in competition. Whoever walked in just needed a warm place to stay for a while. And often the books they took home weren't what they were looking for when they came in, but what they needed to go on. Rarely do people talk about their travels directly, but on an open ears, someone who would listen was often worth more than any words of advice I could have given. There's a fish sandwich here. Well, let's put it inside and add the snowman back. So facts and classics are very low. That's from the fish finger sandwich. That will be remedied. Same with classics. Okay. So, where do we want to go? So tomorrow we will go to the winter market. I feel like maybe just going back to the hospital, because then I can check off the safety items quest and adjust those items again. Don't have to. I'm not forced to carry them around anymore. Same with the fish finger sandwich. So that's 2 quests for 1. I know it's a lot of just kind of going back and forth to the hospital, but I think it makes sense right now. Didn't sell much at all last time. Rough day. All because of a fish finger sandwich that was sitting outside. Yeah, fact, crime, and drama. Let's start with the crime. Facts. Let's travel. Some fantasy. Some classics. And some kits here. And out we go. How about the shop? There you go. All right, surprise safety inspection. Yep. Looks all good. Your vehicle is definitely up to code. Nice. Nothing could go wrong, but if it does, just call me, okay? Thanks. Delve into the past, something historical, please. Also, something from a series would be nice. Understanding comics is one of my all-time favorites. Why not anything that goes well with Merlot? Okay. I'm looking at a couple. books that might be part of a series. Is lost. In the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, part of a series. It's somewhat historical-ish. There you go. Nailed it. I don't find what I was looking for. I'm going to need at least 450 pages. I don't normally like it when authors add magic to everything, though. Can you help me? Okay, no magic. 450 pages. Let's go. The crime novel first. The Examiner. Could be something. More than 450 pages, but let's see. Stephen King. There we go. A time-traveling splendor from the king. What would you do if you had the opportunity to change history for the better? A chilling political journey into the United States past with King's usual wit. 752 pages, which you're reading. There you go. It doesn't have magic in it. What? I guess sci-fi is magic. There's a touch of sci-fi. Just time travel. It's not. That's not magic. Yeah. Okay. I'd like to start a new series. Also, you can't go wrong with a bit of magic. Labyrinth, the Dark Portal, Pet. I mean, Lord of the Rings has some magic in it, right? Okay. Something smells delicious. I'm not sure my doctor would approve of a fish sandwich in my diet, but a comfort meal like this one never fails to alleviate my homesickness. Now, there's one last thing you could bring me if you find the time. I've been raving to the other patients about those 70 strawberry pastries from the Liberté. They'd really like to try them. So I phoned Maura and she promised me a fresh batch. Could you pick them up for me, dear? Sure. Wonderful, thank you. I assumed that that was not the last request. Barking Tilde. Or just keep on buying. Go on. I have 11 more crime and 11 more drama. You can do it. You can buy them all. I still keep going. Oh, now they're done. Alrighty. Used school books. Sort of poetry bundle. We always need crime books, so let's get some crime. Like, that was big. I do kind of need travel books, though. So, oh, today is the winter market, so that's where we're going to go today. So that makes that choice much easier. I have not, no, like I'm not finding any more clues. Like I've been traveling around through the different places. I guess the only other clue was that Klaus told us that the CCTV footage was erased, which is very suspicious. But yeah. That's the only thing that I've found so far. Aside from the murder weapon itself. Was it crime, fantasy, fact, classic? Winter market. I feel like Mora should be able to give me the pastries here, so I don't have to go to the Cafe Liberté. Oh, you're here. Happy winter solstice. Thank you for coming by, babes. Can I interest you in a cuppa or maybe some scrumptious roasted almonds? Just pop by if you need some more, yeah? Or, you know, we can just chat too. Laters. Let's just chat. Will be today. Yuletide coffee. Roasted almonds. Get some roasted almonds. Oh, wait a second, before I forget. Both of our shops have been quite busy here, yeah? I mean, I've definitely sold out my stock once or twice already. Do you think you can keep up? Okay, sell out your stock to make room for some more reads. Okay. I bet my nan would be quite impressed. I'm gonna do that again. Bonjour. Let's get the cornflour. What else do we have? Hello, Merry Yuletide. But my friend, where is your holiday spirit? Need some festive decoration or you'll upset your customers. Don't be a Grinch. Decorate your shop for the holiday season. Okay. Definitely want the garland. Thank you. A small furnace. Custom account, animal effects, plant effects. Back up. Yep. Don't need the Christmas music. At least not right now. Hi, welcome to the Horticultural Society Winter's Offer. As you can see, we have fir trees and all kinds of other greenery that does well in the winter. And since we're friends, you can pick out your favorite ones. Oh, nice. We definitely want the Christmas tree. And we want the mistletoe. We'll make it nice and Christmassy after this day. Now, sell some stuff. Let's start the glue vine. Looking for a book about nature. I can't get enough of discovering the greater Bookstore region. Is a river alive? Yeah, let's do Is a River Alive. Okay. Very nice. Good start. What do you want? I need a fact book because I want to acquire knowledge, but I have no interest in biographies. With anything like terrifying Tudors. Let's see. The Templars, the rise and spectacular fall of God's holy warriors, a faltering war in the Middle East, a band of elite knights ready to die for Christianity's holiest sites, a secret financial empire answerable to no king, and a deadly conspiracy built on lies. Could be. Finding optimism, saving Danny. A Gothic cookbook. Might be something. Blood, Sweat, and Pixels. You know what? Let's do the cookbook. Perfect. Yep. I decided we're just making glue vine on the coffee maker. Fact books are my usual go-tos, and I'm more of a casual reader. Also, even at my age, I still enjoy a good kids book. Let's first look at the kids books that we have. There's a couple left. On its web. Okay. There's something. What does life look like in total darkness? It's much more busy than you would think. Get to know the most fascinating cave dwellers, from worms to snails, spiders, crustaceans, insects, fish, amphibians, and even the occasional mammalian visitor. Maybe. I mean, that sounds good. There you go. Learn about troglodytes. Oh, hey, wait, sorry. Let me take out my earbuds. What were you listening to? Nothing. I was just using them for noise cancelling. Some of the stall owners play pretty loud holiday music, and then there's the crowd. So usually I try to avoid the busier hours. Today I just didn't want to miss your shop because I needed a book, of course. So, yes, the book. They're over there. Out there. Bye. The personal taste, the drama, the style, the emotion. It has to be a play for me, and I usually enjoy a classic piece of literature. However, the humorous books aren't my vibes. Okay. Dramatic play by Russian playwright Chekhov about the international relationships of artists aspiring and jaded alike in the 19th century Russian countryside. Love triangles, family clashes, and aspirations of fame abound. Also, Chekhov's gun is definitely in this. Let's shoot it. What? Seems way too exaggerated for my taste. You wanted a play that's not humorous. Hate the customers. Obsessed with outer space sci-fi tragedies are often a bit too tragic for me, though I'm a fan of books like Yumi and the Nightmare Painter. What do we have in the fantasy section? Some sci-fi. Maze Runner. Swish. Timekeeper. Giver. You have no sci-fi? Really? No sci-fi? Okay, maybe somewhere else. Okay, let me dig deeper into the fantasy section. Okay, has created an artificial intelligent consciousness. Okay, maybe that actually. This high-tech home, Harry, a brilliant engineer, has created an artificial intelligence. However, William goes rogue when some guests visit, leading to a cat-and-mouse game of survival where the house itself becomes the danger. It's not really tragic, but it is mature reading. Okay. Let's go to Camp Encounters, Maze Runner. No, it's Maze Runner sci-fi. Steampunk world. It's Real Tale of Adolescence. Where Father Time comes to our world, one consumed by counting every second and minute to teach two individuals about the gift of life and the beauty of conclusion. Magical escape. It's not very... in a perfectly perfect world, but when he is chosen as the receiver, the sole keeper of humanity's suppressed memories from long since past, he uncovers the startling realities upon his society is built. Well, that's probably too tragic. Buckle up for an epic space adventure that kicks off the Zones of Thought series, introduced a mind-bending future thousands of years from now. Okay, maybe that's what we need. There you go. Okay, pretty good. 213 currency points. Sold 60 books. A successful day. School books. It's facts and classics. Need a fact books. Now, we have to redecorate our place for Christmas. First of all, the wreath. There you go. Then, definitely need the Christmas tree. Place the buoy. That hanging plant. We have the oven. Well, that can only be there. Okay. Or the stove, not the oven. Okay. Maybe I should put out the knife, actually. Maybe someone will recognize it. No? I can only put it on the wall. This customer count, though, that sucks. Let's see. Maybe if we put it there, maybe someone will recognize it, and that will start kind of that conversation. It's kind of my hope here. The murder mystery. Okay. Regular Tuesday. So we could go to Café Liberté for the last delivery. There's also Mega Marché, obviously. I have to go to the castle ruins and the lighthouse as well. For 3, oh yeah, there's the theater necessities. Get 5 nature or animal recommendations to pioneers. Every book at the you know what? Let's go to the lighthouse then. Okay. We need drama, crime, and fantasy. Drama. Crime. Fantasy. Put some classics out there too. Facts, some kids books, and some travel books, which we are incredibly short of. Assume we will hear from Tomasz this time about what he needs. Now that we're executive producer by default. Ah, there's our brand new executive producer. Glad to have you on board. Alright, first off, we need stage lights. I could only find 2 options on such short notice. We could get 4 off-brand par lamps with a slight chance of overheating on sale for 35. On the other hand, I found a pair of quality lanterns that don't have terrible reviews for 60. Should we get the off-brand lights or the high-quality ones? Let's get the high-quality ones. Really? Well, thank you. These will make for a great ambiance. Thanks again for helping out. Sure. Hey, I'm glad I caught you. You happen to have another book for me? I already finished the last one. You know, I've got lots of spare time on my hands, so... Okay. Another read already. Bonus points if it was written by a woman, and I usually go for 21st century publications. Let's go... You know, Kate Albus, A Place to Hang the Moon. Kids book, 21st century. There you go. Whoa, A Place to Hang the Moon has been on my list for ages. Thanks so much for helping me grow my personal library. Welcome. Now buy more. It needs to be science fiction, and I'm ready for a 700-page commitment. I hope it's not too much to bother. Okay, let's see. There, The Redemption of Ultholus. A goddess who takes the form of a talking cat, a reluctant reformed thief and troublemaker, and endless time shenanigans. This doesn't have internet access? Yeah, maybe. This is fantasy, not science fiction. We're all very picky about it. We have another long fantasy book. Sci-fi book, I should say. That's pretty long. Unfortunately, as he starts down a path that almost certainly leads to painful, weird death for him and all humans, but also potentially endless opportunity. With his quirky yet tight-knit mercenary crew by his side, space has never seemed more inviting nor more dangerous. Okay, that is sci-fi. I think that Steelheart might be our best guess here. The Expanse. Similar, okay. Now the question is there another one maybe in one of the other sections that is closer to the 700-page requirement? It doesn't look that way, so yeah, I think actually Leviathan waits because it's even longer. Oh yeah, that was the one that I was looking at. This is also a sci-fi adventure, but this book is longer. There you go. What do we have here? I usually go for 21st century publications. I can't get enough of dinosaurs and other prehistoric life. Okay. Let's see what we have in the facts section. We have 2 books. Games, Game Design, and Game Studies. And The Radium Girls. Now let's go with Game Studies. There you go. I heard the non-fictions here is good. I wouldn't mind getting into something more sophisticated. The new Encyclopedia of British, European, and African Birds is one of my all-time favorite. Okay. Okay. Intertwining memoir, nature writing, and travelogue, this book chronicles the author's year-long adventure in pursuit of the long-standing object of his fascination, the impressive seabird known as the Manx shearwater, or Puffinus puffinus. Let's do it. Okay, that worked out. We're nailing it. Go for a comic. Also bonus points if it's from this century. Do you have anything like Noragami? But like, don't make it a big deal. A run with stray god Yato has entangled high school student Hiyori Iki in his endeavors to make a name for himself in a world where small gods are often forgotten. Unfortunately, there is a reason Yato has had a hard time with this. He is not very good at his job. A hilarious magical manga. We have something like that. Origami. That is exactly what that is. Now, maybe they... It's the same description. I don't know if they meant the first one. Could do Avatar. That would be an option, right? What else? Or Jujutsu Kaisen. Let's go with that. Oh, this is from 2018. Avatar is from 2014. So both would be this century. So I think both would be fine. Okay, we made 216 currency points, and that despite paying 60 bucks for the lighting, which I would say was very successful. Let's see, paperback goodies. We need drama and travel. Neither. As fish market, we could go to the fish, but we don't really have any travel books, and they buy them a lot. But same at the Cafe Liberté, to be honest. We'd also go to Mega Marché. That might be an option. Because we gotta stop by anyway. Let's do that. Okay. Was it crime and wrong? Low on drama. That's interesting. Some fact books. Right. Let's head out. Anything new? Nope. Who's the best boy? Yes, you are. Okay. Prefer to read uncomplicated books. Also, I like books about galaxies, wormholes, and stuff like that. Okay. Cats in space and other places. Love cats, love space, you love this. Revel in feline supremacy while reading tales by the likes of Ursula Le Guin, Arthur C. Clarke, and Anne McCaffrey. Proof by Freya. Perfect. Space. Whoa, is it true that you sold out your entire stock here? Sure did. That's extraordinary, maid. How did you do that? Teach me your ways. Although, I must say, I think I'm doing pretty well on my own. You see, you're talking to the Mega Marché News Employee of the Month. After I told my colleagues that I needed the money for the band, they were super supportive. Like, they talked me up so much in front of Cassie, and the customers did too. I guess we got into a few friendly chats about books ever since you've been selling here, so they wanted to help out. I reckon that bonus will really help us with extra funds for the band. Time to splurge on some sick mics. And it's time to finally replace this old amp. The sound just isn't up to standard anymore. Do you want it, mate? I'll leave it to you to remember me by. Klaus's amp. Okay. While playing music, plus 2% to all music gen. Minus 3 recommendations. While equipped. 50% music effects. Okay. Well, not that I'm really going anywhere. Yeah. What are you talking about, dude? I have to pick up my kids in a bit. One kids book, please. I'm a fan of books like Matilda. Where's my kids book section? Okay, Starcross. 8th grade Maddie has good grades, loves reading, and has a crush on a boy in her class. But when the school production of Romeo and Juliet gets underway, she finds herself with a whole new crush on the girl playing Juliet. Oh, that's cute. There you go. So much coffee. We're selling so much coffee. I tend to read lesser known works, and I usually prefer non-fiction, but I don't think I need a self-help book. Okay. How about Provence to Pondicherry? We recommend that a few times. It is non-fiction. And oh, if it seems to be not as well known, so there you go. Want something with cute animals, but don't give me romance. I hate those pesky love triangles. Okay. Please. While we still tell fairy tales, chemistry, cute animals. I mean, last time I recommended Moby Dick and it worked, so. Treasure Island, Annabelle Lee, The Crucible, Valperga. Beowulf has the name Wolf in it. Richard the Second. Okay. Martian, Among the Hidden. Of Darkness. I was kind of skimming through if I see something at first glance. I mean, the curious incident of the dog in the nighttime. I mean, that's in the title, right? Tilt dog, though. What else do we have here? Middle of the sky. Birdland. Sure, if it's about birds. I don't know. I don't know if I have anything. Ah, you find yourself thinking about the short-lived nature of changing season, wishing you could sit by a stream and see what animals come to visit, or needing to slow down and just be. You'll find a companion in the poet Mary Oliver. And that these mentions animals. There you go. Very nice. I love animals. No! So much. Also fact books I usually might go to. I got chemistry. Fairy tales. I mean, fairy tales have lots of animals in it. What is it with animals and these people? Pretty successful day though, 289 bucks made. With no drama at all. Just school books at least. Classics and facts. Central Reads probably also doesn't give me any drama. It's classics. Well, that's bad. But the stupid M. Really neat. Or want. Okay. Regular Thursday. We could go to Cafe Liberté. Oh, but Cafe Liberté needs drama, right? No. Okay. So I think I will go to Cafe Liberté. See if I can. What did I need there? Oh yeah, the pastries for Tilda, and should also continue our quest with Mariam there. But I think this will be it for today. It's now we've been over 5 hours, and I need lunch, so I will do that. Thank you all for stopping by and hanging out. Hope you enjoyed it. I have a good time with this game, and we will continue with Tiny Bookshop probably next week. at some point. I'm not sure exactly which day just yet, but certainly on some day next week. And we'll also start a new quote-unquote main game next week as well, now that I finished Pokemon Legends ZA. I have a few ideas for that. One in particular that stood out, but we'll see. Still a few days. Sometimes the mood changes and something else jumps out to me that I want to play. So we'll do that. And as always, keep an eye out if I get a wild hair and do some random stream here or there. Feel free to stop by. If you want to check out the VODs, you can do so on the YouTube, where I will upload all of them as always. So with that, I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. And if you don't hear from me before, I wish you all a wonderful weekend. And until next time, have a great time. Bye-bye.